Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Sean. Today we're up in the freezing cold loft, and if you listen carefully you can hear a couple of cars going past our house. But it's also, you sometimes can hear pigeons up in here because we've got solar panels on our roof. We sometimes have noisy pigeons in up here. But anyway, let's get into the video. So basically I'm up here to show you to do a video on my hornby model. So which you probably have seen it before anyway though guys, in the previous videos before, but I have not done a video on that in a while, so I thought I might as well just do another one. Okay, so this is the model, which you probably may recognise. We've still got quite a lot of the same things, but yeah. But you may notice something different. We've got like a little football ground, but I haven't cut the edges off. But main purpose, I've got about 8 bouncy balls I've got in there. So yeah, I've got a white one, a blue one, an orange one, a yellow one, a red one, a green one, a pink one, and a lime one. So that's that. I've did find that these football people, so I think that would have made like good models for the actual football ground. So yeah, you've got the goalkeepers, you've got the 2 defenders on each side, you've got the referee. So yeah. But anyway, so. And then this here is like meant to be a tree, but I've got a snake by it. There's a signal, there's a nice signal there. We've got a station, you've noticed that before. Then we've got these animal pens, which, yeah, you can see the Minecraft chicken. That's falling down. Some of these are like peeling off. I do need to like fix them at some point, but I just not got around to it yet. I just never did. But yeah, so we've got the Minecraft pig, we've got some sheep, so we've got the wolves, we've got a couple of rabbits, we've got the ceramics rabbits, which you may recognise the glue gun is it's been glue gunned on its ear because basically quite a while back it did break at one point, so I did also do that. We've got like a little fox there, we've got some trees, which this tree's right by the tractor's not standing up properly at the moment. I don't know why that is, but basically I've propped it up against the tractor temporarily until I can figure what's going on with that. It's like I think our phone's ringing, but no, I think it's stopped now. So, and then we got this like pond, which I've added like a few models to. We've got like, I think this is like the submarine that I made before, but it glows in the dark when its lights are off. We've got Captain from Thomas and Friends. We've got a couple of ducks. We've got a frog. We've got I think that's meant to be like a swan, but yeah, whatever I call it. And we've got like a little toadstool there, just like something like a frog could sit on. And then we've got yeah, we've got Fat Controller. We've got we've got Birch. We've got Bercy, but I've just been using them as well. And we've got Rebecca in one of the trains, but I haven't got actually only but only the 3 trains I've got. I've only got Percy, Thomas, and Diesel. But Diesel's basically the one that doesn't function firmly on his own. So I decided to give Thomas a bit of backup behind him, because basically both of the engines run well together when they're going along. But sometimes they don't at all, because I do need to sometimes clean the track and dust it down, because yeah, because up in this loft can get a bit dusty sometimes. But yeah, it does get quite dusty in this loft, so you'd expected that most Hornby trains tracks are expected to be cleaned though, because I've got to clean most of them. I've had to do one today because I would show you why in a bit, because I had to get these engines running. They were not like properly on, so yeah. So basically, I'll get into the video and show you what this will be like. So I just need to prop the camera up somewhere, so just bear with me in a sec. Okay, I've not actually really found somewhere that I can prop the camera to get the whole thing in shot, so I'm just gonna have to move the camera about and get them in like that. So, but let's give them a go. Let's get the engine started. So we've got Percy starting now. Let's get Thomas and Diesel started. There we go. So basically, Thomas and Diesel are the slow ones. Percy's a bit faster than them because obviously, like I said, Diesel's engine's it's a bit faulty sometimes, so it needs backup from Thomas. So yeah. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, Thomas's and Diesel's a bit stuck, so I'm gonna stop the trains. I'll have to sort them out. I'll see you back in a sec, guys. Okay, I just temporarily removed all of them off the tracks for now because I know that Diesel's a bit faulty. I can sometimes say I'm basically as well this cap. You know the bits where I'm talking about that bit there, the steps where you get in the cabs usually. Basically, this one came off quite recently, earlier this morning. So basically what I did, I'd like to use super glue, but I wasn't really holding well, so I backed it up with some hot glue, and it seemed to be holding quite well at the moment, so I'm just going to see what that does for now. But some reason as well, the tyres have snapped in the middle, and we haven't got any replacement ones. That might be one of the issues that's causing it. Same with Thomas. He's meant to have like tyres in the middle as well, but his is also snapped. But Percy's not actually meant to have tyres. His wheels are just actually fully meant to be on the track. He's only got 4 wheels, unlike that Thomas and Diesel have 6, but only really the middle ones need doing. So, and then obviously we've got the flatbeds. They are the ones that just roll anyway, so you expect all of them to roll. That, and then the mail car rolls, and the breakdown vehicle truck does. The breakdown car. So, but yeah, Nanny and Clabber obviously have that as well. But there you go. Sometimes I do kind of forget which one's which, though, guys. Out of those two, I know one of them has like a scared face, but yeah, can't really read on the sides of those, to be fair though, guys. But whoever this one is just got like a smile face on it. I don't know if that one's that bothered if it's being scared or not, but anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna zoom into the track and see if I can give the engines a bit of a test by one. Okay, so Diesel's currently on the track. I've not put Thomas back on yet, but basically I will show you what has been going on. But if I try and see if I can get it to move, yeah. So you see how Diesel's kind of moving a bit now, guys. He kind of sometimes gets stuck, so he kind of needs backup. So I pretend to like put Thomas on the track as well, and then that sometimes just obviously gives him backup. But at the moment something's going wrong, so I'm not sure what that is. I'm trying to figure if it's just the tyres it needs still, but like I said, I've cleaned the track anyway, so. Okay, after faffing around a little bit, I actually managed to find out the issue, what was going on with Diesel. So basically, the you see though, you can't really see them that well, but basically this metal things are support under the wheels. One of them is literally sticking out by the end of the wheel inside the actual cab, but like this one was always like insecure. But basically, yeah, that was what's going on. But I've no wonder why that Thomas wasn't having that issue, but yeah, basically his is inside. So, well, his has only actually got one in because this one did have problems before. So, and we were figuring out if it was that one. We've just like never got around to putting a new one in, but basically it probably didn't work before we did. But it's working fine with only one, so it's not much of a bad deal. Okay. After getting the engines tested again, I've actually now put them back on the track, so they're probably hopefully just going to work. Just need to cover the couches up. I've also not pointed this out because I've got like a lolly stick sometimes. It's sometimes a bit hard to get them out uncoupled sometimes. So basically what I do, I put this in between and then just potentially unhook them from the engines. It's a bit harder with 2 hooks, but it can still be possible because they do move up and down. So if I do that one, for example, let's see if I can try and do that. But oh, that's in the middle. It's difficult to see, but it can be possible, but sometimes it's a bit awkward. So we'll just leave them on the tracks now, because I've just got them all tested to make sure they're all running correctly. I'm just going to check they're all properly on the tracks first before I start. So yeah, so green lights for Percy, green lights for Thomas and Diesel. Let's get them going. Yeah, you see, look, they're running a lot better now. So basically, Diesel was going a bit fine on his own, but sometimes still had a bit of Diesel was doing something fine on his own, but Thomas was like just stopping and going again when he was on his own. But he seems to be fine when he's behind Diesel though. So I at least got the main thing about this now. So I have managed to get them all work, but I am going to eventually show you like these junction things and where you can and how you can get all of those eventually. But I'll save that one for another video, because basically I am going to be because I haven't got many things like to put cameras and stuff in here, because basically we've got a lot of storage up here, so obviously we're going to need to try and find some sort of things to do. I was thinking maybe on top of this network unit, but we decided probably not. It'd be a bit too high. You probably wouldn't be able to see the engines like this going alongside them properly. But I have thought about like doing something like that, but like having like a side video like this and then one like going over the top of the model, but I haven't found any good like to get everything in shot properly yet, so I'm gonna have to figure something out about this. So guys, so anyway, so yeah, that's them all working again. So yeah, that probably live for or maybe we'll notice it might even, I don't know, get that little thing out again. So but who knows? So but sometimes there's always something a bit dodgy on these trains, but I mean, I'm expecting them to do so. I've had them for like 5 years now, so not much of a difference, but it's still going enough. Like, but you know, the sad thing is you can't get the Thomas and Friends Hornbys anymore. You can only get them second hand. They're like gone to like old fashioned now, but you can only really get like other proper trains on there now. So I'm going to stop the trains here. Just got person to stop. Let's start slowing him down and stop. So that is the model for today. So yep. Okay, so that was the model footage of today. Yeah, like I said, Thomas and Friends trains of on Hornbys are coming back to old fashioned. You can't get them first hand anymore. You can only get them second hand. But I was eventually hoping to try and get some more trains than this eventually, but some like making this model bigger or something. But because there's a lack of space now in the loft, I don't think I'll be having that going ahead now, making it bigger. But if I wanted to like make a studio somewhere in some sort of place, then and invite people like to go there and stuff, then I probably would extend it. But I've not even owned anywhere to do that, so I can't do that, I'm afraid. So basically, yeah, that was the model for today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give the video a like and make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and then that'll make me, and then that will give some more videos. Cheers then, bye bye.